Portman of Ohio, Richard Burr of North Carolina, Mitt Romney, of course, of Utah, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Susan Collins of Maine, needless to say, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, always on board for any bad idea, and Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania. Particularly interesting to see Lindsey Graham on board, the person who encouraged Capitol Hill police to shoot more Trump voters, who has no problem with violence, whose life is organized around worshiping it, telling you that you can't have a gun. Now, all the senators whose names we just read, many of whom are retiring, so they're beyond the reach of voters, have the backing of the top Republican in the Senate, Mitch McConnell. So what exactly are they backing when they back red flag laws? Well, we can take Florida's experience as an example. In Florida, the police can seize guns from people who pose a, quote, significant danger based on, quote, any relevant evidence. That's it. Any relevant evidence. The law raises some obvious questions. And the most obvious is, if you can seize people's guns without proving that they committed a crime, why can't you imprison them without proving they committed a crime? If you can take their guns, why can't you take their homes? Why can't you empty their bank accounts? Ooh, sound paranoid? Alex Jones stuff? That just happened in Canada.
And I'm going to pause it right there and thank the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is healthy. Hope everybody is trying to be healthy. If you aren't healthy, me still trying to be healthy as I can and hold on to it, hold on to this life. But right now it's pretty chaotic, but I'm hoping that things are going to get better because the Heavenly is going to look out for those who are doing the right thing, and those who aren't, they'll be handled in the way they should be handled, right? But our government doesn't do that. They talk about taking away guns. You heard me include with Tucker Carlson's situation he did last night. And, I just did a video on my collection. And a lot of people are doing videos collection because they know they need guns, because it's not just about criminals, but it's about this government that can come into your property and mess around with you. And that's just really crazy. But yet again, we got people out here killing people. I didn't know about, because I don't look at news, I didn't even look at all the killing that was going on in Philly. Guy taking care of his mom got shot in the back of the head. Little child got shot 14. Come on, man. But yet again, you want to come and get my gun, but yet this person who probably shot this person, y'all going to let him go free because you ain't going to try to catch him, because they're there to create this tyranny for guns so they can have gun control. That's all it is. They'll let people run around and kill each other with guns, especially black people, just so they can say we need gun laws. So I'd like to thank all the ignorant, murdering black people out here who are killing people for no reason at all. I'd like to thank you very much for helping for gun laws, because the criminals want gun laws because they're still going to be able to get illegal guns, whereas myself, I got to go through gun checks and I got to go through the federal gun check laws and whatsoever to get mine. They want to come and take mine. So they leave us all in prison. They get to imprison us with their crazy laws, which ain't Biden laws. These are elite laws. These have nothing to do with Biden. Biden is just a puppet. These are elite laws. They've been trying to do this, take away our guns, so we surrender to the freaking government, surrender to this tyranny that's out here. Everybody be dead, and they be able to chill, and they ain't got to. They're not even guilty by association. We ain't killing anybody. Yeah, but you took away guns from good people who can defend themselves to allow people who have guns that are killing people to do what they want to do, and you're not guilty by association. I rest my case. Black Orchid by Tom Ford. One of my fragrances that I became accustomed to years back when I was with a young lady by the name of Robin. And this was her favorite fragrance. And she really, really wore this every day. And at that time, I didn't know anything about fragrances. I wasn't even into fragrances, man. I wasn't nowhere near fragrance. I was into guitars and amps and all the expensive stuff that I always keep around me that I end up getting rid of because it's like, oh, I don't need it anymore. But she's always wear this. And she's a love of me, and she loved me, and I loved her too. Unfortunately, we're not together anymore, and sometimes I regret my mistakes and my decisions. But it's a two-way story. But anyway, this is what she always wore. And I told the story that one day she said, I want you to buy me a fragrance for my birthday. I'm like, what's that? And she pulled it out. And all this time I've been seeing it sit on the dresser. I never even paid attention to it because I wasn't into fragrances. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to Nordstrom's. I picked me up Hermes, and I picked up this. How much is that? $150, man. $150 for a fragrance. That's the story I always tell when I talk about Black Orchid. I have 3 Black Orchids. I had 2. One's already sprayed out. Got another one. The original, not the gold bottle, not the new Estee Lauder joint, but my joint. Only gold bottle I have from Tom Ford in my collection is Sahara Noir. The original gold bottle. That's how your boy keeps the original stuff. Warm, spicy, earthy, woody, sweet, amber, patchouli, chocolate, floral, fruity, and balsamic. This is every bit all that. Especially balsamic. It warms it up. The fruity, yeah, you get that. The chocolate and the patchouli come together. I really don't adore the patchouli dry down on my skin. My skin just loves patchouli dry downs, and I don't. But it is what it is. Like, subscribe, and share. Please hit the like button if you're able to hit it on your phone. If you're not, I know you're looking at the TV, can't hit the like button. I understand that. But please, like, subscribe, and share my channel to allow me to continue to do this every morning before I go to work and turn y'all on to some things, or maybe you turn me on to some things, all right? I truly appreciate it. Okay, now, Black Orchid is an amber floral fragrance for women or me, okay? And I ain't no woman. Black Orchid was launched in 2006, and those behind this fragrance is Jordan. I think that's a house that actually makes fragrances. Probably people in that house, I think. Is that how it is, or is that his name? Yeah, Givaudan, I think, is a house of creators, of perfumers that work for a company, and they do it. Top notes are truffle, gardenia, black currant, ylang-ylang, jasmine, bergamot, mandarin orange, Amalfi lemon. That's the top alone. Middle notes, orchid, spices, gardenia, fruity notes, ylang-ylang, again, jasmine and lotus, and base notes are Mexican chocolate, patchouli, vanilla, incense, amber, sandalwood, vetiver, and white musk. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Here it is. Black Orchid, the original black bottle with the gold label. And again, the new Black Orchid with the gold bottle and whatever label it is, I don't recognize it because the original gold bottle from Tom Ford is still, again, the best one of the fragrances he ever made. And he got rid of. I don't know why, but I got the bottle. Sahara Noir. All right, so that's that. Let's move on to the Australian Kookaburra coin. And this is a piece of silver from Australia with the queen on there because she owns Australia, right? This is her coin. Well, any coin. Like, could you imagine a coin being made and this buffoon of a president is on the back of it? Did I say that? Anyway. The princess, queen, blah, blah, blah. And this is Australian Kookaburra. And kookaburras are usually the birds that are in Australia. And they have different kookaburras. I have a few of these coins, not just like this, but different ones. And I pointed out a long time ago, it has a monkey in here. That means it's made at a certain mint. Certain mints have their own Privy marks. So this is a monkey. Some are sharks. Some are, I know it's shark, monkey. There's a couple of them that I have that are made of certain mints in Australia, and that's why you see these Privy marks. It identifies where this coin is made and what mint is made at. So this is a Australian Kookaburra coin, silver, 1 ounce. It'll cost you somewhere maybe around $50, $60, even though the price of silver right now is $21.62. It's still going to cost you somewhere around $50, $60 easy for Australian Kookaburra coin. And this is not really a government coin, but it can be because the queen is on the back, and that's why it costs a little bit more than other silver coins, which are generic coins or, you know, different type of coins that just have like my name on it or something like that. That'll be silver, which is silver, stamped with Roger. It still won't be worth more than this because this is a country coin, all right, per se. That's the coin, and then again, gun control laws. As y'all saw, my little carry I carry with me from time to time. My Ruger, which is in the picture, my Ruger 380 LCP Max. And man, it's just a shame, man, that it's come down to this. I mean, and only you got to be a real thinker to understand this gun control thing. Really think it out. Just don't look at it on a gist of like you don't know anything about politics or about the politicians who are trying to do different things in our lives, because they all do what they want to do. Like if you became a politician and you had an agenda, if you didn't like guns, then as a politician, ain't nobody gonna be able to talk you into not liking guns unless someone influences you into not liking guns because they might threaten your family, maybe. You better vote for this, or somebody gonna be missing. You might be missing a nephew in another state that you don't know about. Man, these people are ruthless, man. If Hollywood stars In Hollywood, people can sacrifice their family, i.e., a lot of people, and you can name them. People who have family members, get killed and whatsoever, all of a sudden they blow up. I ain't gonna even mention no names in Hollywood. You know they do that in politics. So you're gonna do one or two things, buddy. You're gonna vote for this, or somebody's got to do something about somebody. I truly believe that. I truly believe anybody can be threatened. I mean, if you have people at a Supreme Court justice's house, two of them, one come to kill him. Now I lost everybody, but that's okay. That's all right. You gotta do what you got to do. One came to kill a dude. The other one's out there protesting Roe v. Wade, right? And it is because people want to just kill babies in the womb. People just want to kill babies. It could have been them. People who vote for abortion, it could have been you. And we wouldn't have this problem because it would have been you who got aborted. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. People who believe in abortion, it could have been you. And you wouldn't be here. And that would be great because you wouldn't be voting for people being aborted. But it is what it is. You believe what you want to believe. I'll stand by my views. And you can't come in my house talking about, oh, Raj, we saw you on YouTube talking about guns. And because you're calling Biden an imbecile and you don't like what the government is doing, we're going to take your guns because you're anti-government. That's ridiculous. But you can let this dude down here in West Philly, North Philly, shoot a guy in the back of the head, kill him. You ain't even looking for him because you don't care to look for him because you want the gun chaos, or whether it's in San Francisco, whether it's in Chicago, whether it's in St. Louis. No matter where it is, you want that chaos because you want these people as political hitmen. You can use one of these criminals that you let go and say, look, I need you to take care of some business for us. Don't worry about it. We ain't going to lock you up. You know what I mean? Take care of some business for us. Let's go around and start killing people. Don't worry about it. We ain't going to lock you up. They do it in Pennsylvania all the time. This DA we have, let everybody out. You kill somebody, it could be you. It could be your family member. And you still sit up here and act like ain't nothing going on. You stand up here and like ain't nothing going on. You walk around like ain't nothing going on. Because all you want to do is see yourself on Facebook, Instagram, and poop-toop, and tickety-tock, trying to make yourself important when we got this craziness going on around us, but you're selfish. A lot of people are selfish. They don't think about nobody but themselves. Look, as long as I'm eating, I can put gas in my car, I don't care about other families who can't do it. So I don't care. That's how people are, selfish. Social media made a whole bunch of selfish, egotistical maniacs, and that's what social media is about. Because nobody's willing to speak the truth. They're willing just to think of themselves and go with the politics of the day. Gun control? You against it? Okay, fine. Let me take some pictures. I'm against gun law. Look at me, I'm cute. I'm against gun law. They don't even know what you're talking about. It's my video for the day. It's like yo, man, you want to enjoy life, man, like we've been doing a year and a half ago. Even before that, we didn't have all these problems. Now we got this buffoon in office with his buffoonery government and his first lesbian whatsoever press secretary who reads from script, can't answer a question, looks like a buffoon as well. And we got this laughing, cackling, every time you ask her. She ain't no vice president. She's just some chick from San Francisco who used to do favors for a freaking mayor. Get out of here, man. These people in here all crooked, man. And y'all don't want to admit it because you voted for these people. But don't worry about it. If you're alcoholic, the first recovery to being alcoholic is to admit you're alcoholic. Admit that you were wrong in voting for these people and help us to get our city, our countries, our states back so we can live like we used to live before. No matter who it was in office, it ain't never been this bad. So I don't care. I'm not even talking about Trump. I'm not going to talk about Bush. I'm not going to talk about Obama. I'm not going to talk about anybody. Anybody is better than what's going on now. And climate control is bull crap. They're trying to get us to do climate control when China and India and all of them putting stuff in the air all over the place. But we got to suffer for trying. Oh, there's gas from. Well, we got our own gas here. We had our own gas here until the buffoonery got in office, and now we don't have no. We got high gas prices when we got our own reserves of gas and oil right here in our country, like other people got gas in their country. But you're gonna say you're not for Russia, but you're gonna buy oil from them, right? You'll get Venezuela, a dictatorship, but you're buying oil from them. But we can't get oil because you're a dictatorship. And I'm tired of it. And I ain't got to get violent about it because my mouth speaks what it should speak. My firearms are to protect me, my family, anybody I'm around that's in my abode at the time that we're going to have an issue. But you can't have people that's coming to the door telling me, yeah, give me your guns when ain't nobody did nothing wrong and we just spoke out against people. But that's what they want to do. They want to take away good people guns who would hold back bad people, Let the bad people continue to kill people, and then everybody's a slave to this freaking new world, new reset order that everybody's gonna be broke. You're gonna be relying on the government and anybody else of these elites, the 1%. You're gonna be their slaves, and you're gonna be on Facebook looking tacky and hungry and like a bum. Not like you're trying to look now.